And here we have the Wi-Fi settings page. There's a fair bit to it, but we'll go over the most important part you'll most likely be looking at as it regards to the security of the Wi-Fi network. Just under default profile, you'll see a few checkboxes and 2 boxes for text. The first checkbox tells the device it needs to create a network for which we connect our phone to, or another device like another tube or remote. The second checkbox tells it to, before creating a network, to check for one with the same name, so act like the phone and then connect to that device. That's where we get into more depth with pairing multiple tubes or remotes to each other, and I'll go over that at another time. For this one, we'll just focus on the name and the password. Just leave the 2 checkboxes as they are for now, and we'll come back to them at another time. The access point name field is the name of the network we connected to earlier, and the password is the password we had entered to connect to this network. You can change these 2 fields to whatever you like to help it be more secure or easier to identify yours from others out there. Once you make any changes, then just scroll down to the bottom of the page and just hit save. You'll see it says we need to restart the device before the changes to take effect. We just hit OK. If we just scroll back up there, we can either take a screenshot of that bit there, so we've got a reminder of what we have our name and password set to, or just write them down somewhere. If somehow you forget or cannot connect to your tube light because a mistake was made somewhere, you can just hold down buttons 1 and 2 and switch on the tube again. This will set the Wi-Fi back to how it was when you got the tube with the password RGB, RGB, RGB. We'll leave it there for this part and revisit the rest of the fields later on, as they're going to be used for pairing up other devices made by me. That way they can remotely trigger each other. It's very advanced, so I'll try not to bore you, and I want to keep this one short because it is mostly about security of your network. Thank you for joining me here, and we'll jump on to the next tutorial.